And it looks like we are live. We're back with Crypto Leprechaun. Back at you again. Just wanted to come in and say hey to you guys for a weekend edition. This is Saturday night. And looks like it is, I'm not even positive what time it is. It is around 10 p.m. on Saturday night. So, I was actually wanting to get on here a little bit earlier, but I had my son this weekend. And my brother actually came over for a little bit, and they are playing video games right now. So, thought I'd just jump on real quick and check on you guys, see how you're doing. I also wanted to check on my personal watch list as well. And yeah, so it's not doing as well as I had hoped. Um, so it looks like it is a lot in the red. I'm just trying to readjust it a little bit, my camera and everything. I'm still new to this guy, so I apologize. Still a little rough around the edges. But you can see my watch list, it looks like. And for the most part, that's my main watch list with my main coins that I watch the most. Looks like, as you can tell, everything is in the red. Percentage wise, actually, I could probably do that over here. Squeeze things down a little bit and maybe make it so that you can just see all this. How about that? But then you can't see what coin it is or anything. That stinks. So, okay, well, probably not going to be able to see what coin we're looking at or whatnot. But, so in that case, I can shrink it down even further. No, I can't, because then it looks like that's about as small as I can go on. So, let's see here. I'm sorry. I should have had all this figured out. I just, I kind of went on a whim, just real quick, and, I probably shouldn't have done it, I guess, but anyways. Oh, there we go. I can do this. So, okay. Okay, there we go. Looks good. You can see me. You can see the chart. Those are the two main things I want you to see right now, anyways. So I hope this is going through okay. Last night I had a heck of a time with my audio. I had terrible feedback and I had terrible echo. Come to find out, I had 3 different audios on at the same time. I'm using new OBS software, so I am in the process of trying to learn all of that. And I feel like I'm back in high school learning like DOS all over again because it's just it is so complex. OBS is for someone who's in IT and someone who knows a lot about computers. It's probably not that hard. Probably pretty easy actually for someone like that. And I'm picking up on it pretty quick. I just I Google and YouTube are my best friends. YouTube I'm friends with anyways just because of this. But yeah, anyways, Google and YouTube have been my best friends, and they have actually had lots and lots of. They have tutorials on pretty much anything. If you have a problem with pretty much anything, or if you want to find out how to do pretty much anything, they will show it and it will be on there. So that's pretty cool. It's really helped me. Like I said, that has helped me tremendously. And I hope I wasn't breaking up because I just realized I forgot to shut down my Dogecoin node. And it does take enough off my older computer that it slows my streaming down, which I'm not showing. I'm not showing any lack of connection, so I hope it didn't hurt me any. Anyways, so. I had a node going, and so I may have slowed it down a little bit. Anyways, hopefully that helps it. If it was, hopefully we're back up and rolling now. So I have my handy dandy water. Streaming. It's amazing. The stream makes me so thirsty. It's unremarkable. Um, how thirsty streaming makes me. Because you don't realize. I used to always watch streamers, and they always used to talk about how dry their throats were, and how thirsty it made them, and this and that, and you never really thought a whole lot about it until you start doing it, and you start talking for hours on end, and then you realize pretty quickly how. Ooh, I know something I forgot. Then you realize pretty quickly how thirsty it can make you. So, um, I forgot to add a little chat box in here, which I don't. I don't think you guys can see. I think you have the actual regular YouTube chat, and if anyone chats on that, then it pops up in this chat. Which the only downfall is I haven't figured out. I'm not sure if there's a way to chat back, which it doesn't really matter because I discovered and I realized that I don't really need to chat back anyways. I can just talk to you guys. I can just answer your questions through verbal communication instead of actually typing back. So, I am gonna hit up my Twitter and shoot. I'm not sure how to share this with through this. Um, hmm. I'm not sure how to share this through my through this. Yes, so I may have to get on YouTube and share it through that possibly. So there may be a little echo here for a second. Boy, I'm not sure how to do this. So, okay, so let's hope there's not, but there might be a little bit of echo. No, we're not listening. I'm not doing that. Here we go. Turn that puppy off. And we'll get on there and we'll share this to Twitter. And I am live for a bit. For a Derby weekend update. Come check me out. Boom. Alright, so that's how you do that. So you just get on there and you do that and you just do that. So, okay, well, I am back and we're back on the chart. So, Dogecoin's holding back down to 18. I was afraid this would happen. I was afraid that what I did not want to see happen was us get that beautiful green candle spike a couple days ago when Elon tweeted that Tesla was going to start accepting, not that they were going to start, but they were buying, had started by purchasing merch through accepting Dogecoin. And so we got a hell of a spike all the way up to, I think it went all the way up to like 21 possibly. I was live, or I was in between live feeds, but I was still at my computer charting when it all went down. And this is like 3 or 4 in the morning, I think. It was early. And so we got a hell of a spike, but I was afraid we would go right back down to where we were when he tweeted that. And I think it was like high 16, low 17s. And here we are back at 0.179. Not what I wanted to see. So we are having trouble sustaining any kind of pumps that we get through an Elon tweet, whatnot. We are having problems sustaining that in the long run, which is a little disheartening. A lot of it has to do with the current market situation. Bitcoin is just really having a struggle getting some traction going, which hurts the whole market. And as you can see through my whole watch list, it is all red. So if it's white on my chart here, That means it's not moved for a few seconds. When it's green, when it has some green numbers on it, that means it just trended up, and the red numbers mean that it just trended down. So, um, but it doesn't give you an overall. Like if I just move my whole, no, no. Well, how do I do that? Okay, you do that. You can look and see that there. The percentages are whack. They're like way down. Not way down. The ones in the red are. I mean, I guess there's only like one Doge that's over 3%. So if you click over here and you go to my other list, which is now these are just coins I just play around with. I haven't ever owned most of these. There's a couple I have. I have owned BTT, and ADA. I've Cardano. I think I've owned Cody, COTI. I think I've owned it before, and XYO. But other than that, I just kind of have some other ones that I had been watching, because there were quite a lot of volatility to them, and the charts were very readable, very somewhat. It, this word doesn't even make sense in crypto, but somewhat predictable. As far as they seem like they followed a pretty simple and simple path as far as consistency in the path that they took. So yeah, anyways, that's why I have those all on my watch list there. And then in the middle, I have just some stocks that I, for whatever reason, I have a little interest in, or I don't own any. And then I have obviously gold and silver and oil. I used to buy and sell gold and silver, so I always will have a love for that. I used to buy scrap gold and silver and sell it, and that is a hell of a business, by the way. But and I can't remember how. Well, we moved offices, and that's one reason we ended up quitting doing it. And then one of the guy, my right hand man, actually, that worked for me, passed away, and so things got crazy. And our main business is real estate, so we had to actually spend more time, and had a lot more money invested in that. So we basically our gears kind of had to shift away from doing that kind of other stuff, because our right hand man did anything from mow the grass to change out water heaters to everything else. So we had a lot more to take care of. And obviously, my brother and I could not do it physically, but there's still a lot of mental aspect to owning real estate, as far as we're landlords. We own houses and apartments and rent them out. But there are still problems, even though we can't fix them ourselves. There are still problems, and we had to make sure they get fixed. So, and then also rent collection, and then all that fun stuff. So, but anyways, we do actually mow. We have a zero turn mower that we actually mow with, and so we do that. Um, and that's wild. I wonder how I got that to pop up. Oh, I don't know. Don't know how I got that to pop up. But yeah. So, wonder how I got that to pop up. Okay, we're time anyways. I'm figuring things out. I'm getting there. So anyways, this is Dogecoin, and we can check out SHIB is hanging out at it looks like 3.0, which is pretty much sliding sideways. Bitcoin's at 42,900. It's going down. It's I'd like for it to at least be at 43,000. Looks like it just was. Like looks like it had a candle wick all the way up over 43.8. So that would have been nice. Because as we know, with the market goes with the market, goes with Bitcoin. So, yep, that's the way the world spins. But back to Doge, I was just hoping that we would. I hope we can stay around at least the 18 cent mark. Come on now for a little bit until we get some other different news. I don't know. I'm a little concerned in the fact that the Elon news is not doing what it used to do. It is to an extent, but it's not having the lasting effect that it used to. Uh, a year ago, if Elon would have tweeted what he tweeted about Tesla accepting Doge for merch, that thing went up to 30 or 35 cents and stayed there for a while, a long while. So I don't know. This pumped 3 or 4 cents, and in a couple days we're down back to close to where we started. So it's a little worrisome. I know it wasn't huge, just crazy, stupid news. But in the past, he had tweeted less and it pumped more. So I hope people aren't getting numb to the fact of that, and I hope that doesn't affect things moving forward. However, I want Doge to be able to move organically on its own. I think that that's more important than any Elon tweet could ever be, and I think he would even agree with that. For sure, I don't think that he wants to be that powerful in the world of Doge. Um, so yeah, um, so so yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't want him to. He doesn't need to be that powerful in the world of Doge. Um, so I so yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry I had some other outside sources going on there. But yeah, I don't know. I hope it gets to the point where like the Doge One mission. Hopefully that's going to be big enough that it's obviously the world's largest advertising platform that there is. So hopefully that's going to be big enough that it will help take it to the moon. Doge, and then the Doge Ethereum bridge will be big as well. So hopefully a combination of some other stuff going on. Oh, and the overall acceptance of Doge into Tesla will also be big. Oh, and the Robinhood wallets. So I mean, we still have tons of good to great news for Doge. So I'm not really worried about it. Just a little concerned because of the resistance that it's meeting so quickly after the pump on Elon's tweet. So a little discouraging. Now we can stay around the 18 cent mark, and that would be great. So, um, so if you guys could hold on one second, I have to take a quick break. Hold on one second, please. All right, sorry about that, guys. I am back and rocking and rolling. So I don't have a whole lot of time left. I'm gonna have to run here in a few minutes, but like I said, I just wanted to stop by, check in with you guys for the weekend edition, Saturday night, rocking and rolling. I know Saturday night historically is pretty much the worst night of the week to do this, so I just wanted to stop by while I had a few minutes and check on you guys and see what was up. Didn't know maybe anybody would be in the chat. There's been a few nights this week. As my channel is building, I'm getting more and more people in the chat and having a really good time that way. So having some really good discussions with some really great people, and it's very exciting and very encouraging. And so far I've only had one person who was a little who was very rude about my physical difference. And with that, all I can say is that, you know what, it's just the way God made me, and He created all of us different, and He just happened to make me short. So, you know what, that's fine. But, anyways, I'm not going to harp on him by any means, because I'm not like that, and I'm not going to let one person ruin my life, because he obviously has a miserable life. So, with that said, he's blocked anyway, so he can't see anything I'm writing, but everyone else has been more than kind. Twitter is maybe a little different story. A lot of people on Twitter claim to be all hunky-dory and happy and in the Doge community, and when it comes right down to it, they're not all quite as friendly as what they portray themselves to be on Twitter. But overall, I would say, now I'm talking about the masses of people. Hundreds of thousands of people. Overall, by far, I would say Doge has probably one of the best communities on Twitter. Now, with that said, I don't know positively because I'm not on or enamored or included in a lot of other communities. I know XRP has actually a pretty strong and pretty good friendly and live community. SHIB community has really impressed me. They've really held it together, and I can honestly say that I did not think that they would ever be able to do what they've been able to do. They have been able to hold very strong. They're still, they're sliding sideways right with Doge. And, their market cap has slid a little bit in the last few weeks. And they have right at 5 quadrillion billion thousand coins. They didn't have that problem. That would be good, probably. And they have a few other things that could help their coin out a little bit. But that's for them to decide. But even with all that said, they've got a lot of zeros in front of their number, and that's because their market cap is, or that's because they have so many circulating coins. So their market cap will never ever, I don't think could be possibly big enough to go anywhere. Could they drop off a zero? Sure, I think they probably could do that. So I don't know. Other than that, here comes a bot. So I can't do it on my OBS that I know of. I'm not sure how to delete that. So I will have to do it on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna do that real quick on my phone because I cannot stand bots, and a lot of times it's pornography or something not good on there. So I am going to just try to delete that real quick. My channel. Hey, I'm live. That's cool. Chat down. So there you go. Remove. Okay. So you are removed, sir. I'm not gonna block you just because I haven't figured out for sure that these guys are bots, but that's what somebody told me, and so I'm gonna take their word for it and consider that that's probably true. Anyways, I just got on Twitter or YouTube on my phone and deleted his message because I said, like I said, 9 times out of 10, those messages that they're just 6-letter but not even words, just 6 letter codes. And if you type them into Google, usually not so nice things pop up. And I found that out actually live the other night. So that was a lot of fun, very exciting. So anyway, I got a lot going on with between my son and my dog running around, and I probably shouldn't even be on here right now, anyways. But like I said, I just want to stop by for a few minutes. I thought they were going to be in there playing for a little bit longer, and it sounds like they're about done. My child has the attention span of a gnat, so he's probably already done. Like we literally didn't even get through a whole lap of Mario Kart the other day, and he wanted to switch games. So that's exciting sometimes. But yeah. So overall, the back to the market, we are red across the board pretty much, and however, the good thing is we're not talking major percentages. We're talking either less than 1% or right around 1 to 2%. Doge is actually on its way back up over 18 cents, which is very, very good. We're looking at Bitcoin's back over 43,000. So we are actually trending in the correct direction. SHIB looks like it's holding steady at 3. And like I say in every broadcast, I'll probably at least say it once, just so it's out there. So if you're listening or watching, you can hear me say that I'm not going to add all the zeros every time I mention SHIB. If you know anything about Shiba Inu, you know that it's got 4 zeros. It has 4 zeros in front of the number after the decimal point. So I'm just going to say it's SHIB is at 3.0 right now, and you know what that is, or you should. So, and I just switched to Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin has a very nice green candle on the 15-minute chart forming. It's closing in on the 200-day average, which is good, which is real good. And so we are. Oh, there's my stock list, which you don't care about. I don't own. To be honest, I don't own any of those stocks. I currently own. I currently don't own any stocks. I cannot say that technically, though. I do have a retirement fund that I own 2 mutual funds in, and they are doing spectacularly well. They are doing as good or better than most of my crypto or any. Now we're not talking thousands of percent like some of them, blah blah blah, but my crypto portfolio, I should say. But yeah, no, I'm getting like 14% in my mutual fund, which I think is phenomenal. Anywhere between 14 and 20%. So that's in the stock market. That is, if you're not familiar, that is very good for the year. There's not many other places you're going to get that kind of interest, and it's a growth fund, so it's not real risky, but it's not real moderate either, not real conservative either. So it's right in between the conservative and the risky part. So hopefully someday I will be I'm self-employed, so that's why I have my own retirement account. It's in a Roth IRA. So self-employed, I don't have any kind of a 401k or anything like that. So I actually have just a few more minutes. Things have seemed to calm down in the village, back in the back of the house. So I'm just gonna leave it up here just for a few more minutes. I can always sign off really quickly if I have to. I just try to be very careful because I publish this as non-kid friendly, and that is in case I guess I'm not sure how YouTube does it. In case, surely not every little bitty cuss word they flank you for, but I try not to cuss in case someone would have a little running around, which I have in the past when I've been watching other people's streams, and they have dropped bombs and some cuss words, and I'm just like, earmuffs, and so it makes it hard to watch when you have kids. So I want people who have children to feel comfortable knowing the fact that they can listen to me and not have to worry about ever worried about cuss words. I will almost always try to uh, substitute my cuss words for words that you know what I'm talking about, and the children probably don't. Like, fire truck, or what in the fire truck was at, or open the front door, or, all that kind of cool stuff. So, now with that said, I have, and there may be a possibility that I will slip up every once in a while because in the normal world or the average world, I cuss a lot. So, a couple years ago, I learned really quickly that my 2 year old started to repeat everything I said. So I was when I first figured that out was I was in the kitchen and I was trying to get something out of the fridge and I dropped it on my foot and it hurt badly. And I said, "Oh, shoot!" Only not shoot. And I said it really loudly and forgetting that he was sitting on the couch in the front room. And I hear, "Oh, shoot!" And it wasn't "oh shoot," it was the bad word. And I said, "Oh, no, 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 no." I said, we can't say that word. That's an adult word." And from that moment on, I realized very quickly that that word cannot be spoken, or that bad words needed to be curbed. So, but we're getting there. We got to get through it. I mean, he still lets them fly once in a while, but it's still kind of in the cute stage, just probably for the fact that he's not started school yet. Preschool, yeah, but he's not started kindergarten, so I can't wait till, I get that report from kindergarten that, hey, old Johnny said the F word today. Little Johnny told old little Sarah to go F herself, or I don't know. Yeah, so I'll just blame it on his mother. But anyways, I honestly I am usually really good about. I become really good about not doing that. So, so yeah, I don't know if you guys have any questions or comments or anything to do with crypto or life in general or stocks or sports or I don't know if the Bills are still destroying New England or not. I quit watching at halftime to come on here. Uh, I saw the Bengals game. Looked like the Bengals played real well. That Burrow kid's pretty good. That Burrow kid's pretty good. It's gonna be good. I think Allen is gonna be really good for Buffalo. Um, Man, even was it Sims from or no Mac from New England. There are a lot of good young quarterback. Hurts from New England's going to be good, or not New England. Philadelphia is going to be good. Um, Verdict's still out on Lance. I'm not big. I'm not really. I'm not sure how Lance is going to be out in California, San Francisco. So I don't know how he's going to be. Oh, Herbert. Herbert. I'm big on Herbert. I think he's going to be a stud. So there's a lot of young quarterback talent out there, and then you still got guys that are playing well into their older, which I didn't realize Aaron Rodgers is actually younger than I thought he was. He's not as old as what you might think. He's just not aging very well. I don't think he takes care of his body quite like Tom Brady does. Tom Brady's could still be around for a few more years and play at the top of his game. So, but yeah, you got a couple of the older guys like that. Now, Big Ben, he's to the point where he probably needs to give it up. He's been hit a few times compared to some of those other guys. Tom Brady's only been hit, like, I think twice, they said, in his NFL career. Knocked down 3 times, been sacked twice. So, yeah, I mean, he comes out with Tom Brady's jersey after a game is cleaner than the head coach's pants. So, I don't know. That's has helped with a lot of his longevity. But, it's, you take it. I mean, it's like, somebody that complains about, oh, well, your team played a bunch of scrums or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, you know what? You got to play the teams on your schedule. So, Just because they're on your schedule doesn't mean that you can just that you're gonna want to lose to them. If you lose to them, it's even gonna be worse. So I don't know. What do you do? Sometimes you just can't win in life, right? Just like the crypto world. A lot of times, the Bitcoin maxis hate Doge. Shiba Inu, when it first came out, they were Doge killers. I don't know. Just, you're not, trust me, guys, if anybody out there listening, you're not going to, your coin that you are in love with is not going to do better because you're hating on another coin. It's just not going to happen. So, love everybody, love every coin, support every coin. You might as well, because you hating on somebody's coin, like I said once, is not going to make your coin better. So I think Shiba Inu probably realized that they may have messed up when they first came out. I think the communities, I think they both the coins could have done better if they would have. Both communities would have done better if they would have started off on a fresh foot and and not started off the way that they did. So, but anyways, it was said what was said, and a lot of people in the Doge community did not take too keenly to the way Shiba had started out. And excuse me, I just had dinner a little while ago, and I really feel like I need to burp, but I can't. So, what time did I? I saw the time on here somewhere. See, I'm using this new OBS software, and it doesn't show me anything. Like, I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. It's everything's. Oh, there it is. It's the bottom of the graph, the chart. I got you. I'm picking what you're throwing down. So it's 10:37. So I probably have to about 11 on here. So, anyways, but yeah, that's so I've ran down. We've talked about sports. I've talked about. I'm gonna have a drink of this. This is. I'm not showing this, but this is a vitamin infused flavor pack for water. I'm also drinking regular water because staying hydrated is very important when you do physical activities such as streaming. Streaming is kind of a full contact job or a sport because there's lots of activity that goes into it. I wonder how many cavities. I wonder how many calories you burn when you do stream. Now, if you're sitting here doing this the whole time, you probably would burn some more calories than what you might think. But I wonder, just talking and stuff and moving around and flailing your arms like a wild man, like you're flying off, getting ready to jump off a roof, or something like that. I wonder how many calories you do burn. But anyways, this is it's not bad. It's still from earlier today, but it's not bad. This is watermelon. This is really good. A lot of these have the kind that I have. This is the most organic that I've been able to find because so many of the flavor packs are full of sugar and caffeine, etc. Now, the only drawback is this does have a lot of caffeine in it. This particular one, this is for energy. It has not. This is organic caffeine, as in through green tea. So I don't know if there is a difference between organic caffeine and regular caffeine. I don't feel like there's a lot of difference. I will say that this does not give me the jitters, probably because there's no sugar in it, and everything else in it is organic and natural. It has I'm trying to think of what vitamins the energy has in it. B12, vitamin C, and green tea, I believe, and maybe like an elderberry, maybe, or something like that. And then there's another one that I drink. I try to drink 2 of those a day. It's called Immunity, and it has all the vitamins that you hear about that are supposed to help support your immune system in fighting off the C virus. And so far, so good, because I try to drink at least 1 to 2 of those a day. And it has zinc, vitamin C, B12, and vitamin D3. And maybe, I can't remember, that might be it. And it might have something else in it, but I can't remember. And it's a berry blend flavor, and it's really good as well. So, and they also make in the immunity, they may also make a citrus, like an orange, and it's pretty good too if you like that. But the problem is, my favorite is the watermelon, and I wish they would made the immunity in the watermelon because that's my favorite flavor. But I can't drink, like you see. I left a third or maybe a quarter of the bottle that I drank earlier today, because it has 150 milligrams of caffeine in it. So one Mountain Dew has 54 milligrams of caffeine in it. So drinking one bottle of water, like I drink stuff really quickly. So drinking one bottle of water in an hour would be about like slimming 3 Mountain Dews, and that would be bad. So yeah. So anyways, that's where we're at with that. Just want to fill you in with that. I've already talked about that in the past, but it's a very interesting tale about what I'm drinking actually. So it's all supposed to be good for you. Like I said, compared to what I've found, all there are several which I won't mention by name because I don't want to get in trouble, but a lot of other packs, your common names, they're all full jack full of sugar and stuff like that. So, which is not good, not good at all. So, I was just gonna check the score of the Bills game real quick since I'm not on here. 40-10. Well, good. 40-10. That's a good thing because I had the over, and the over was 43.5. So they hit that pretty early. It's the fourth quarter just started, so they must have had a really hot third quarter. Boy, New England, they're just having trouble, all kinds of trouble, huh? Spread, the current live odds spread is Buffalo by 29.5. So they're saying that New England's not going to score anymore, which I'm just going to leave that alone. So it looks like tomorrow we've only got looks like just 3 games. We got one at 1, one at 4:30, and one at 8:15. So they say that don't ever bet against Tampa Bay at home. I guess against the spread, I guess they're really good this year. So they're like 6-2 or 7-1 or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. This isn't quite as good warm. It's set out half the day, so I don't think it'll hurt me or anything. It's just warm. It's not cold as it was. So apparently it's not as good warm. But yeah, I don't know if anybody has any questions or comments or anything they would like to discuss before I sign off. I'm getting ready to bail for the evening. I don't know. It depends on Sunday and Monday are my busy days. So I kind of have a feeling Monday night I will be on here, but it may not be till around this time. Monday, with what we got going on, I've got a feeling now. Tomorrow night, I won't be on here. So it's well, let's see. Dogecoin, we're seeing some more green candles. So a little bigger one, a little bigger. Wonder what's going on Twitter. You guys get to see my Twitter page. Hey. Really, you know, if I show you guys something like this, you're really not seeing anything that you shouldn't, because it's Elon pumping white claws. Have you ever tasted those white claws? I think they're absolutely like very unflavorful. There's one. I think the flavor he has there is the only flavor that I can drink. The black cherry. I think that's the only one that is like decent. All the other ones taste like a chopped up Rolaids in salsa or seltzer water. It's just not very tasty at all. But I will say they are strong though. They're like 5% alcohol, so they're, a regular beer I think is, what is like a Miller Lite or a Bud Light is like 2.8 I think, or is it 2.8 or 3.8? I don't know, but it's they're strong, and but yeah, a lot. I don't see how they're quite as popular as they are. They're really super popular amongst women. Um, I did try today to buy um, the Doge mug, coffee mug that everyone's buying, and I, for whatever reason, I'm not able to transfer out of my Coinbase wallet to buy it. So, and I'm sure as heck not selling. I mean, I can't. You can't physically do it out of Robinhood, and that's where most of my Doge is. Um, you can't. I mean, I would have to sell it and then use fiat to buy it, or I guess I could sell it and then go buy Doge somewhere else, and then. But I mean, but my lord, what I'm going to spend in fees and transaction fees and this and that, which is going to be more than what, so I'm going to try to figure out first if I can get my Coinbase wallet. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. I'm copying the wallet and everything just the way it should be, and I've done transactions before. I know how to do it. It's just for whatever reason not letting me do it. It's not, and it's on. It's on the. I think it might be on the Tesla website. So, it's not, for whatever reason, it's not reading my Doge address, and it's Coinbase. So I don't know what's up with that, but I will try to get that figured out in the next couple of days, because I really want a mug before they get sold out. I'm sure they probably will have more mugs now. Honestly, like the belt buckle doesn't. Even if I didn't wear it and I just displayed it, I'm not intrigued by the belt buckle whatsoever. I don't. I just glanced at it, but I don't think it even says or does or has anything to do with Doge or Tesla. Or I don't think it has anything to do with Tesla. I don't know, but I thought that was kind of weird. Now I do like the alcohol bottle, Spitzer, whatever you call it, Spritzer, I think you call it. No, it's not too bad. It's the same price as the Doge coffee mug, but I really like the coffee mug. Um, it's not a Doge coffee mug, actually. It's a Tesla coffee mug. But we gotta support Elon if we want him to support Doge, right? So yeah, that's where we're at with that. So, anyways, I'm still working on that, trying to get my Tesla. I can't even really think. Trying to get my Tesla coffee mug. That's what I was trying to say. Jiminy Christmas. So, okay, well, we got a live Dogecoin Twitter space going on right now. MC Doge. We'll just retweet that. Everyone, please report this account. Okay, well, let's see if it should. I don't know. It just spelled his Steven Steele differently. I've not gotten anything from there, so I guess I'm in the clear. All clear, all clear. Sometimes I just can't believe how odd I am, and then I go back pretending I'm not. Yeah, okay. So, anyways, I guess I will make crypto great again. XRP is the standard, yeah. And what is going to happen when this XRP... Oh, you know what, today? Actually, yesterday, there's supposed to be that big news about... come out with about XRP. Well, it was either the 14th or the 19th, so we shall see what goes on the 19th. Man, there must not be very much action on... There's a 100% chance of... This is from Elon Musk. There's a 100% chance of all species extinction due to expansion of the sun, unless humanity makes life multi-planetary. You think? Well, Stephen Steele. Well, on a lighter note, I just submitted my application to be a student counselor at the Institute of Technology and Science. Cool. Very cool. Dogecoin soars after Elon Musk announces it could be used to purchase Tesla merch. Yeah, it did for, what, about a day and a half, 2 days? And now we're back down to, well, we're back to 18, but, you know, it pumped 21 cents, right? The night, within a half an hour after he announced that. And I thought to myself, okay, I hope this is it. I hope this is where it stays, you know, at least over 19, right around 19, 20 cents. If we can pump and just at least meet a higher floor. And we have so far, but I'm still a little concerned. I hope 18 cents is the resistance. And we broke through that just a couple times, not very much. But let's make 18 cents our new floor for now. You know, let's keep building that floor up. The best way you can build a stock or crypto is to build a great foundation, and a great foundation comes from the floor up. So let's start there. Let's go there, and let's work on this 18 cents. It's got to start somewhere, and this is where it needs to start, right here. Right from right here on, baby. 18 cents, 1805. 1800. Yeah, because I think it was last night I was talking about, or no, it wasn't last night because I have my son. So 2 nights ago, I was talking about being 19. No, I know what it was. It was, 2 nights ago when the news hit. And it was at 20 cents, and I said that if it hit 2022, that I can't remember. I would do something. I would get up and dance or something, and it hit 2023. So we had a lot of fun with that. There was a couple people on chat, so we had some fun with that. It actually went over, and then it went on. I think it went all the way up to like 21 then after that. But that was funny. I thought 2021, and it got all the way up to 20. It skipped it. It went from like 2019 to 2023. I cannot drink that. It's not a good one. And it was under a hot light, so let's go back to my old water. But yeah, if you guys are interested in those flavor packs, I can't remember the name, like Vitamin Immunity, something like that, or Vitamin Energy, something to do with that. But just look at the labels, and anytime you're wondering, I had a friend who was very, very much into, she wasn't vegan or any specific thing, she was just organic. And she always told me to look at the ingredients on the food. And obviously, the less ingredients, the better. Which means the less preservatives it has, the less artificial flavoring it has, the less GMOs it has, the least. What is it in plastic? BP. Is it BP2 or whatever it is that's in plastic that is not good for you? Like you're not supposed to heat it up, or it releases out into your fluid. Like you're not supposed to leave bottled water in a hot car, especially if you're pregnant, because it can cause breast cancer supposedly. But this is made out of recycled, which is good. And this I don't. This isn't actually saying that it's non BP2 or whatever compliant. So this may have crap in it. I don't know, but I don't know. I have a well. I need to get my well tested to see if it's the water coming out of it's in good shape. I will say it tastes very good. It tastes very well, and I drink it all the time. So I don't know if it's in bad shape. Then I'm probably in bad shape because I've been drinking it now for about 12 or 13, 14, no, 14, probably about 16, 15 years. 16 years. Gosh, have I been here that long? However, I think my well is like the deepest well in the neighborhood. I think I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't know, I think I have like a 40-foot well. So, I do have fields around me, which worry me a little bit. But I'm not sure if, I don't know if pesticides and whatnot would go that far down. Because 40 feet's pretty far deep, pretty far down. I do know that when, in the summertime or in the springtime, when they spray the fields, I literally have to come inside. Like, I've been outside, and I've come home when they've been spraying, and it's just like like a fog over the whole neighborhood. It's just freaky. And we eat that crap. We eat that food that they're spraying this stuff with. And it stinks. So I like pull my shirt over my mouth, and well, now over the last summer, I just would put my mask on and run inside as fast as I could, and then throw my mask in the washer. And once I was inside, I was all right. I think I would even turn my air conditioning like off for a few hours until it all kind of settled down. But it's some nasty stuff, I'm telling you. And they do it a couple times a year. And it's not, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Even if it wasn't a pesticide, it was something to make it grow better, like a steroid or something good for the plant, not for us. And I don't know. I'm going on a little tangent here, but no wonder the cancer rate's so high, and the world's, I mean, pretty much everybody at some point gets cancer or dies from cancer or knows someone who dies from cancer or whatever. I know I certainly have way too many. Ultimately, that's what's going to probably end up killing everybody. But that's a whole different subject, and something we can talk about later. Like I said, you never know what you might talk about on this show. We talk from our main love is crypto, obviously. But there's also other things going on in the world that are entertaining and fun to talk about. Except for I will not get into religion or politics deeply. Now, if there is factual information that pertains to a topic or a subject that we need to discuss, I will do so absolutely 100%. But I'm not going to give up my personal opinions, I guess I should say, on any or either of those topics. Now, I will say that I used to be a crypto hater. I used to be all about stocks. I probably followed stocks since I was the age of probably right around 12. I can remember way before I was able to, my mother buying me, I had like a custodial account with my name on it and her name on it, because my grandfather was big into stocks and he got us set up, and I can remember buying Nike when I was like 12 years old, and also I can remember buying Merc, and it's just like, oh my gosh, if I still have those today, if I'm 44, so yeah, 30 years ago, 32 years ago, could you imagine? Um, how many times those stocks have split and gone up and split again, and I know Nike. I looked at Nike the other day. I'm pretty sure I bought Nike. It was right around 45 or 50, and that was high back then. So when I was 12, and now I know it had been or was, Nike was trading right around 160 a share. I don't even know what Merck is, but I would have been in the money. I would have been in a nice chunk of money. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was only 25 shares, but at that time, that's a lot of money when I was that age. So, several $100s. But anyways, it was an investment, and it was a good investment. I did not do bad by it. Let's put it that way. Um, but yeah, so I got a pimple on my head, and I don't know. I'm 44 years old. I shouldn't be getting pimples. What's going on with that? What's up with that noise? So, whoops, sorry, I'll move that chart around me a little bit there. RSI looks on Doge looks like it's coming back a little bit. We had a little bit of a dip there, so it is coming back a little bit. I didn't realize it had dipped quite that far. The RSI chart, for those that don't know, anytime the RSI dips, the purple line dips below 30, and simultaneously you have a candle below the I can never remember the name of the binary or the. I'll tell you in a second. Bollinger. Well, why can I never remember that? The Bollinger indicator. Anytime you have that simultaneously, then it's a buy. It's a definite buy. Buy. And almost every time it will go up after that. So, I mean, here you've already seen it. It has already gone up. Now the question is, it's going to go up, but is it going to go up just one candle? Is it going to go up 2, 3? Is it going to go up a ton? I mean, that's the question. That's the part that I've not been able to read yet. So, okay, say if I had a bunch of Doge and I sold it at when I should have by the indicator at 17.9. Right now it's at 18.01. So I don't know. I mean, you're up. You're in the green, so you can't complain. But anyways, 9 times out of 10, or I would almost say almost 10 times out of 10, that indicator is correct. Now on the top side of this, as far as when to sell, it's the complete opposite. Now there's a couple different schools of thought on that. Some people say a lot of people say if it goes above 80 with a simultaneous candle above the Bollinger line, then it's a trigger for a buy, or I'm sorry, a sell. This is a buy down here. This is a sell down here. So or up here. So if let's see if we can find an example, huh? Okay, here's one that's close, and I say that just because it depends on the crypto or what it is, but I sometimes if it hits 70, I pull the trigger with a simultaneous candle above the Bollinger. So okay, here I would buy. No, I'm sorry. Gosh, I keep mixing that up. Here I would sell, and then it did go up a little bit, but then it went straight back down. So if I would have bought, or if I would have, what was I doing? Yes, okay. If I would have sold up here at 1932, okay, and then it got all the way down to 1903. So I mean, it's true. It holds true. It's just the problem is you just don't know when to pull a trigger. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. Like I said, it almost holds true every single time. But you have to have a simultaneous. Whoa, come here. Come back. Come back, Jack. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, here was the other night, I think, when we had the pumps, the infamous pumps. We're way off the chart, you know. Okay, so here, this is, where's 80 at? This is 80. So that technically it's saying to buy here, or to sell here. And then you could have bought, well, you wouldn't have bought it down there. You wouldn't have bought it till, I don't know, it just depends on when you would have bought. Dang it, I keep moving that thing around. So say you would have bought here. And according to this, you probably would have, no, I would have sold there. I would have sold at, what was that? Is this it? Yep. So I would have sold at, I would have sold at 1949, and the last buy was, I don't know if it would have been there. I mean, let's just say here to be safe. 1939 and 1633. So 3 cents on that deal. So I mean, it's accurate almost every time. It's just knowing when to get in and out. Not when, in. You always know when to get in. You always know the front part of it. It's the back end that you don't know. So I don't know. It's challenging. That's a challenging aspect of the crypto world. So I'm actually over my own personal time frame of 11 o'clock. So I probably ought to head out. So anyways, you guys all have a very wonderful evening. The market is still trading red across the board. Hopefully we can turn that around overnight. On my secondary watch list, there is quite a bit of green, so maybe we're coming out of it. Possibly. So we shall see. Okay, guys. Well, yep, that's about all the news I have for this evening. I will be back at you probably Monday evening. Like I said, I don't know what time, but probably shortly around, if I had to guess, it'd be around 10:30 in the evening. So, with that said, I will leave you with the infamous words of there is no I in crypto, and if we all work together, we can go to the moon together. Peace.